We're going to have a wee cup of coffee here, and it's a good day to have it with our next guest, Martin Clunes. And why is that?
Well, because it's Macmillan Cancer supports world's biggest coffee morning.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And we hope you're doing it. If you're doing it, thank you very much indeed. Keep watching with us, because we're going to talk more about that after, of course, we tell you what Martin is most famous for. Doc Martin.
Next patient.
You said it was food poisoning.
No, I didn't. You'll need 2 more shots over the next couple of weeks.
Why?
Because if you don't, you'll get rabies.
You agreed it was because of the chicken.
No, I didn't. Can you hear me? Go through to the consulting room and wait. Idiot.
Thank you, Doctor. Thank you very much.
That was exciting, wasn't it?
And we've got a doctor in the house, if you pardon the pun. Wait, are you filming the new series?
Next year. We do it every other year. Yeah. I'm just about to start on Sunday, Arthur and George, which is about, from the book by Julian Barnes, about Sir Arthur Conan Doyle. Yeah.
Who wrote Sherlock
Sherlock Holmes?
Yeah.
No, and that is quite spooky, because your uncle was Jeremy Brett.
Yeah, my cousin, yes, who played Sherlock. Yeah,
yeah, absolutely.
Yeah.
And certainly one of my favourite Sherlock Holmes, it has to be said. Do you know, amazing man, I was doing a daytime programme once like this, and he phoned in completely out of the blue and had a conversation about what we were doing live on air.
He's terrific.
What were you talking about? Can you remember?
Really great.
Well, it was probably Sherlock Holmes we were talking about.
Yeah.
But what was he like as a character?
He was larger than life. You know, he was sort of grand and beautiful and really encouraging to me. When I first started out, he was like really supportive and really encouraging, because my dad wasn't around. He was that dad in the business that I didn't have.
Dad was an actor as well, though.
My dad was an actor. My grandparents were music hall performers. We're hoping it's going to stop right here, because my daughter doesn't want to put a cap on the thing.
And you say your dad wasn't around. You lost your dad when you were 8 years old.
Which
is why you were involved in the Macmillan
It's sort of,
Cancer.
kind of. I mean, to be honest, I'm involved in Macmillan the same reason as all these millions of people in doing coffee mornings is because they asked me to. And because it struck me coming over here today, we're really nice in this country, and if we get an opportunity to help, we generally do, and that's the beauty of the coffee morning is it's so accessible. Anybody can do it anywhere. And last year they made £20 million for Macmillan Cancer.
We're doing it here, you know.
I know, yeah, I know.
Everybody
There's
have a
coffee
look
and
here.
cake everywhere.
All this, if you've been wondering why the programme has been particularly bad today, nobody's doing any work.
Eating cake.
So they're all doing. But you know, the lovely thing is when you talk about Macmillan, and you know, people are very eager to get in touch and do something. But it is a very, very pleasant way to contribute as well, and people coming together, and people who've maybe used the Macmillan services or have need of them, or maybe don't know about them, because so much of this awful disease touches so many people.
It does, yes, and now more and more people are surviving it, but they still need a bit of help, or, you know, the families. When my dad got cancer, there was no one. There was no one to help, and there was, you know, I think the Macmillan nurses were probably in existence there with palliative care, but now they do so much more, you know, the loans,
well, that's
they help
interesting
people
you say
through the
that,
whole
because
thing.
people often think Macmillan nurse, it's about your end of your life.
Do you think, do they still? Do you
I think a little bit.
I think, yeah, but maybe they're coming around to it, because it is sort of one-stop shopping, you know. They've got their motto, no one should suffer cancer alone, or no one should, you know, and it's like they will be there with you.
Do you remember, being an 8-year-old boy, do you remember much? Did you understand what was happening to your dad?
Not a thing. I remember going to see him in hospital, and then I remember, because I was at primary school, my sister, and then the school secretary, because Dad was sort of famous, had heard that he died, so she got us out of class, thinking Mum was going to come and get us, but Mum was thinking, I'll let them have a normal day. So we were sat outside class, not quite knowing what was going on. And then it was a Wednesday and we went and got sweets, but we only usually got sweets on a Friday. So.
And would you say, having been through that experience, is it better to talk to children and be completely honest and open and tell them what's going on, or would they worry more?
That's the perceived thinking, or to just gauge them and see where everybody is. That's why Macmillan is such a massive database on the subject, that they've been through every shade of it. And I don't think there's one prescrition for everyone. You know?
And
Did you make the cake, by the way?
Figurehead.
Did you make the cake?
Yes, I did, and I tell all my own lies.
You might have to have a piece
Well,
now.
Doctor, could we talk about something else, because we're in the run into Christmas now as well, and you are taking part in what will be one of the big blockbusters for Christmas. Everybody loves a nativity.
Yeah.
And this is the 3rd nativity film, and you're in it.
I am in it, yeah, with loads of other people. But yeah, we shot it all, because it all gets shot at Christmas, because you need the, we shot it last Christmas in here and in New York.
And these kids, I mean, a lot of the kids that take part, they improvise.
It's all improvised.
It's all improvised.
It's all completely made up. Catherine Tate, Mark Wootton, and all lots of. My daughter is so embarrassed because I sing in it.
You've got a lot to live up to with that one. As well. It's so good. It's a must in our house, isn't it? I mean, you see the film at the theatre, and then you go and you get the DVD.
It's pretty massive, this one, as you can see. There's
well, it just looks the best fun to make. It's like, that's not work, is it?
Well, the hours are long, but the fact of having no script at all was quite hard. And because I played someone who's lost his memory, so thematically, I literally didn't even have a schedule. I didn't know what was going on any day.
Don't you worry about it. It'll all be great. Lovely. Good luck with the Macmillan Coffee Morning. Thanks for popping in and having one with us this morning.
Doc Martin back next year.
Grand. Thank you very much.
Martin Clunes. That's it from us. Hope you enjoyed the show today. Have a lovely weekend. We'll see you next
week.
Bye-bye.
Bye.
Balancing personal lives with the murder investigation's never going to be easy, but you can catch up with Scott and Bailey's latest case on ITV Player. We're back on the rocky road to stardom as our Rags to Riches drama comes to an end with the final part of Scylla, Monday night at 9. Stay with us, the Loose Women are here next.